What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lady T, and I'm back out here on the Appalachian Trail. Today's goal is to go to the White Rocks. I've been to Annapolis Rocks. I've been to the Black Rocks. Now let's go to the White Rocks. So I have about a 5.5 mile out and back trail, but about the 1 mile mark is a campground, and is also right before the ascent. So the plan is to go as far as the campground today, set up, hang out, and then do the rest of the ascent and all tomorrow, and then on the way back to the car. So far I've seen one couple getting ready to head out while I was at the car. They were at the car as well. So at least for now, I'm not out here alone completely. And let's see what we can see. This trail already it's pretty flat, but ooh-wee. We in some hill, I don't know what to call it. We're in the woods, people. We are in the woods. All right, so I'll check back in about a mile when I get to the campground. Well, it's awful tight in here. I'm just looking out for snakes. And I'm also looking for a blaze. I ain't seen one in a little minute. That makes me nervous when I'm in these little small trails or thin trails. I'm spoiled with my Annapolis Rocks. Okay, there's one. We're in the right direction, people. Ooh, my bag feels good. My bag is currently weighing 35 pounds, in case you're wondering. But I finally got it adjusted correctly. Before I had it up a little too high. I'll explain all that later. But it feels good now. We're just riding along. I think it's time to add bug net to the supply list, because these mosquitoes is out here crazy. And I done put off on, and it seemed like they find the one spot you didn't spray. So luckily I had a stranger walking past who was able to help me get my off so I could put it on without having to take my pack off. Also, the path has opened up some, which is great, because that little narrow path in the beginning was a little sketchy. This gives me a little chance to see a little bit better and don't feel so claustrophobic, you know? But because my phone didn't charge while I was driving up here because I had so many apps going, apparently, that is currently charging, which means I can't look to see how far I've gone. So we just gonna walk until we see what we can see. Wait for the signs to tell us. All right. So I made it to the junction where the campground is, Rocky Run Shelter, and I hear good things about it. It's supposed to be a cool shelter, pretty good, pretty new. Here's hoping I can find trees to hang from. And one thing I will say that I've noticed this time out of every other time that I've been out here is I'm seeing lots of thru hikers. This is so cool to see in person rather than just on YouTube. Oops, I just walked through a web. So I'm the first to come down here today. Anywho, it's so cool to see so many thru hikers out here actually walking. So maybe I won't be at the campground tonight all alone. Who knows? Oh my goodness. And there's the shelter. I'm starting to see a few camp sites over here. Okay, going down to see what we can see. I did not bring my fan. Okay. I hope there's a spring. I don't remember seeing anything about a spring. Firing. Let's go up and read these signs. Maybe they'll tell us something. Is that a bear box? Ah, camping up there. Okay. Leave no trace. This is 2 shelters. Pretty cool. Okay, let's go see what these campsites look like. These bugs keep getting caught in my eyelashes. stuff over there. Oh, it's like tent pads. Uh-oh. You guys seem like a good pair. I think this is the spot. I don't know. Let's take a sit and see. Man, I tell you, these mosquitoes is kicking my patootie. I swear. Okay. I am all set up at the campsite, but there is someone else at the campsite. So I decided to come down here a little ways because he looked like he was trying to get some sleep. And it sounds like there's some running water down here. So I don't need any water right now because I only walked a mile, if that. I walked maybe about an hour. Before I got to the campground. And I didn't really drink any of my water, so I got about a liter and a half, but I still want to know if there is an opportunity to get some, if that's down here, because it certainly sounds like it. And I'm following a Blue Blaze trail. Yeah, I'm following it. I just see the next one. Well, when I get back, I'm gonna have to, I guess, switch to my camera phone so that way I can use my microphone, because my microphone is not compatible with my camera. Hoo-wee. This is some kind of hill here. Now, the plan was to leave the campsite after I set up. and walk to the White Rocks. Well, quite frankly, I don't feel comfortable doing that at all. Leaving my stuff here and walking so far. I want to have my stuff with me. Now, I hear it, but I'm not the adventurous type. Okay? We about to turn back around to be thankful we got our water. Not, I will take this path, though. No. Child, I wish I had a map. Nah. Let's stick to the trails we know and call it a day. But I'll show y'all my home and maybe switch so that way I can speak softly. But shoot, it's only like 5 o'clock. I think I came out this way. Oh my God. About kicked my butt. Keep hearing something in the woods, but I'm ignoring it. I'm about to climb my tent. I'm about to climb in my hammock and get away from these bugs for a little bit. Maybe when the sun go down, they'll go away a little bit. I don't know. Either way, I need a little bricksies from the bugs. But here's my setup. Bug net bag, map, Chill. You can. Except for whatever's going on over there. All right. This might be a long night. It's pretty early, but I decided to walk down to the shelter and check out what I thought I saw, which is correct, a bear box. So I'll be using that tonight to store my bear vault in. The thing is, while I was up there, I swear I kept hearing something in the woods walking. It probably might have been a deer. It might have been a bear. I don't know. But you know, I got that thing on my hip right there. You know what I'm saying? I got that thing. Not really. I ain't got no peace like that. That's what people say when they got a piece. I ain't got a piece. I just got some bear spray. But I also gathered up some wood, and I might take some of this wood right here back up there with me, so that way I can start a fire, because that also helps. If you have a fire going, it helps keep them away. Less than no humans are in the area, I guess. Outside of the threat and the scare of the bear, if I can get past that, it's pretty peaceful. That's why I wanted to leave that man up there, to leave him alone to take his nap. So I brought my food down here, brought my little kitchen down here. And of course, I'm too wired to eat. I should have went on that walk. I should have went on and did it, but the reason why I'm afraid is because all trails be wrong than a mug. Let's say it take you 2 hours to do it, it's gonna take you 4. Right now it's about 6. So I'm gonna sit here and relax at this shelter. See if any other hikers show up. That's it and that's all. I'll catch y'all in a little bit. So I don't have that much battery left, but I went on and made me some ramen because I need to eat something. I don't really have an appetite, but I do need to eat something. So I'm gonna eat this ramen and then put all my stuff in the bear box. Oh, you know what? I gotta go back up to my campsite because I got some snacks in my... Shit, they ain't even gonna fit in there. I got some snacks inside my side pockets I need to get out. Hey, I ain't all about the hookups. You know how people be hooking up their ramen? But I did try this one. I put a pack of chicken in here. The no drain chicken is like tuna, but it's chicken. That's all right. And add a little bit of kick in it. Also, I'm so happy I found my long handle sport, because I sure was running around my house yelling at my kids about it. You know, it's long. It looked like this the whole time it was in my bag ready to go. I was all prepared and nowhere to go, so that's why I had to come out here, because I was all packed up. And my bag was just sitting there looking at me. It's been raining the past couple days, and I've been mad about it, because I can't go nowhere if it's raining. I mean, I could, but I'm not down for that kind of adventure. Oh, let's dig it. Okay. That's why we got the cover on there. But anywho, so I finally cleared up. As you can see, it's a beautiful day out here. So we went. However, I got about like 25% left on this camera. And the sounds of nature. I may be switching over to my phone soon. You know when you're just a little bit hungry, noodles be hitting. When you got a taste for it, basically. They be hitting when you got a taste for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish these up. And I'll see y'all in a minute. Or next time I check in, rather. We just winging this thing, you know what I'm saying? So the sun is about to set in about an hour. I'm just hanging out underneath my tarp. I climbed in the hammock for a little while to take a break from the bugs, but they're starting to die down a little bit. So I'm about to go find a place to leave my bear box because take that with me. Find a little spot to put my bear box and my cook kit and use the bathroom and get ready for bed. So let's go do that. I guess this is a good spot. Here we go. Back up to the camp. Good morning. It is actually, let's see, 6:13 in the morning. And I think I'm going to get an early start today so that I can head on up to the White Rocks and then head on back to the car. I have about a half a liter of water, so I'm not going to make any coffee this morning. And I'm going to save it for the walk. So I'm just going to get up and pack up and head on out. Well, camp is cleaned up. Leave no trace. And let's get it popping. Part of me wants to go to my car and go home. But considering it's so early and I got nothing but time, it's 7:27. Let's go ahead and rock out these miles. It's all uphill. Then again, you know, one thing I realized while I was out here is this may be my last solo camping adventure because it's peaceful and all, but it's so much more fun with a friend. And having taken a friend out, I know that I see the difference And, you know, it's just not the same. The hiking part, I guess, is okay. Hiking by myself. But, ooh, I see you, Spider-Man. Still walked into it. Damn. Anywho, it's really not that much fun by yourself. I need somebody else to make decisions with, or somebody else to see what I'm seeing. I guess that's why I'm bringing y'all along. All 5 people that watch my videos. But, okay, one day. Maybe one day I'll get used to being out here alone. But for now, I think this might be it. But anyway, let me go see these White Rocks. Stick to my plan. Just take my time. There's no rush. When I get up there, I might drink a beer. Yes, at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's an Arizona green tea, so, you know, got some ginseng and honey in there. Okay, back to the shelter. We are. Oh, I ain't even fixed my scarf. Child, I'm out here looking crazy. I fixed the back, but I ain't fixed the front. All right. I be thinking my book bag ready to fall off sometimes because it's so free floating. Look at that. Deep, deep, deep. All right, campground. The sign that says the AT. I don't know why, but I know why. I was going to walk and drink, but I thought, I'm about to go uphill. That is not going to work. So, oh, I forgot to start my all trails. Got the map on today so I can see how far I'm going, where I'm at, how much further I need to go. Elevation gain, I guess. Even though you can tell me all day long, I'm going up 1,100 feet and I wouldn't know what that is. I just know I'm going uphill. So, that's the plan. To go see these rocks. So let's go see the rocks. Or go see the view. Right now we're heading back up to the main trail from the side trail. And then straight uphill. So I've learned, oftentimes when you see a blue blaze, that means it's a side trail off of the main trail that's going to take you to some scenic route. So that's not anything that I ever heard somebody say. That's just for me seeing it so frequently. Uh-oh, somebody left their water. All right. That's the trail. Are we gonna go home? Or are we gonna do the trail? Let's do it.
Maybe he might have a record deal, and he's having a great hair day. The trifecta. It doesn't get better than that, baby. No. Michelle announces, "I'm done. You'll never guess." She shows off her drawing, which looks like a bald head, a long neck, and a pair of eyes that are
I'm going for it.
person's face. They all guess in unison.
Here we
Big
go.
Bird. And Michelle is surprised.
And none of that was recording.
Oh. I thought you were recording.
I'll learn how to work this camera one day, I'll tell you. I made it! Barely, but I did it. Thanks to my man, Mr. Coffee here. But this is the White Rock. The. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some trail mix now.
Yeah.
Drinking Arizona.
Huh?
So while I'm sitting here enjoying this overlook and eating my breakfast of trail mix and Arizona green tea, I gotta be honest, it's cool as shit. Like that girl in that meme say, all you granola bitches, this shit kind of slaps. Going out on our silly little walks. It's hard. Backpacking and hiking is hard. You think it's just walking. But oh no. I'm high. And I don't mean from the J that I just smoked. I mean, I'm high up. Look, I'm at the top of the damn trees. That down there? Hold on, let me see. Down there? That's farmland, way down there. I mean, it's only 1,100 feet. Out in Colorado, they got something called 14ers. But, man, it kicks your butt. And I still gotta go back down. What the fuck? Pardon my language. I am such a lady. I'm gonna keep it clean from here on out. But just know that it's hard. But I feel so accomplished at 9 o'clock in the morning. And I ain't did nothing but walk. It's a personal goal. It's a personal challenge. It's a personal hobby. That's why so many solo hikers out here, because this is really something personal. It's so funny because here I am making a YouTube channel, trying to show the world my adventures, what have you. But it is so lonely when you're out here by yourself. But when I'm around people, I don't want to film because they don't want to be on. They didn't ask to be on. Yeah, I just introduced the whole homeboy and whatnot. But I just showed them real quick because I need to tell the story of this guy. Let me tell you, I was on this hike and like a few minutes after I stopped recording my hyperlapse, I was like, bump this, I'm done. Why am I doing this? Let's go home. And I had turned around. I took maybe 10 steps and I was like, bump this, doing this by myself. I'm not doing this by myself. And I look up and I ran into this guy. And he was like, hey, how you doing? You know, when you got on a backpack, you kind of recognize, you just like, it's like a little community out here. Like, hey, you out here, I'm out here. Hey, what's going on, you know? And through talking, I had told him that I was planning on coming up here. But I changed my mind because I didn't want to do it by myself. And he was like, well, come on, I'm with you. Let's go. You want to go? And I was like, sure, thank you. And we hiked on up the mountain together. And I know I was throwing that man down because he kept stopping. And I kept telling him, I'm sorry for holding you up because I was walking slow. It was kicking my butt. But he still was like, no, we got a half mile. We got a quarter mile. We're almost there. And then when we got to the half a mile part, he was like, all right, it's only a half a mile. I'll meet you there. I was like, all right, that's fine. Because I felt bad for like holding him back and stuff. And so I went on and walked by myself. And it gave me time to be like, okay, you can do this. And it was funny because his name was Coffee. I wasn't able to have coffee this morning because I was trying to save my water for the hike. And ain't no water sources around here. And so he was just like, when he told me that his trail name was Coffee, I was like, oh my God, I couldn't even have my coffee this morning. And here it is, coffee is helping me lead the way. Like, there's a saying called the trail provides. And even halfway through, from the time he left me to the time I reached the White Rocks, there was a lady who, she was there, she poked her head around. She was like, hey. I was like, hey. She was like, the guy told me there was a lady coming up right behind. And we stood there and talked for a good like 5 minutes, you know, go over your whole story real quick. And, you know, she was telling me how she was out here trail running. And I'm like, trail running, girl, you wildin'. She like, oh no, I ain't go through that part. I cut over here and go down the road and da-da-da-da. And I was like, okay, well, that's cool, you know. But even then, the trail had provided me somebody else to take a break and talk to you without, you know, feeling so bad. But, man, I think about all the time, could I do this? Could I do the whole beginning trail from beginning to the end? Could I be out here for weeks and months knowing how afraid I was last night over here just living out my backpack and trying to keep it from invading species? Oh, it is a lot. It is a lot, and it is a lot easier with somebody. I'll tell you that much. I don't know if I would do the AT by myself. This is a cool little hobby, but I really do think I'm gonna wait until I at least have a friend to tackle all these trails with. Sorry I had y'all sitting in the sun all that time. I could have just switched hands, but you know, I'm learning. And I've been doing backpacking. I got into it this year, February. And I started off taking my backpacking equipment camping. And now I'm actually out here hiking and camping. And it's different. It's the unknown part that I ain't too cool with. But, like the man said last night, at least Maryland don't have too many bears. So there's that. And now I just gotta hike back down. So, if you ended the video this far, don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more content. I'm not sure what that content is going to be or how frequently it's going to be, but I'm going to do what I can to put content out here and make videos. I might just start doing, I don't know what I'm going to do. There's a lot involved here. And this bee will not leave me alone. Bee, come on now. I hope I got all that on camera. It was like right up in the camera. Did it say hello? Oh my gosh. It's time to spray it off again. Okay. I done sweated off the first batch. Yeah, it's time to throw some more off on. And I'm gonna go on and finish up this T, finish up this J, and then head on back down to the car. I imagine it's gonna take me probably about 2 hours to get back to the car. Going downhill, but it's so rocky. I might just put the camera on my bag and go for it that way. We'll see. All right. All right, so I sat here for a good hour. I think it's time for me to go on and head back to the car. It is, let's see, 10:04. I should be back to the car by noon. That should be a pretty good time. That's like right when the sun is highest, I guess. Also readjusted my book bag. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I did it. It's like sitting a little bit higher on my butt. I don't know. I need to, reconfigure these load lifters. That's what I need to do. Then it'll feel right. But anywho, while I adjust that, I will talk to you guys again back in the car, because I just want to hike and really think about whether or not I want to do this again, because I'm not too sure. This alone thing is, I don't know, it kind of sucks. Everything's better with a friend, but it's hard when you can't find anybody, and that's what makes you go solo. I get it. I get the whole why we end up going solo. It's because you can't find anybody to go, and you really want to go. But you know, I think I might have to start looking a little harder. Because the trail provides, it should provide me with a friend that I could do this more frequently with. And that is that. I said I was going to stop filming while I adjusted it, but hey, y'all here. All right. I'm dreading to walk back, I ain't gonna lie. But here we go. On the walk back. I'll see y'all back at the car. I made it back to the car. I am so tired. I think it said 4.5 miles today, which completes my 5.5 mile hike, because I did a mile yesterday getting to the campground. There is a Civil War museum over there, but I don't care to go check it out. Let me tell you, this has been a journey. It definitely has been a journey. And now for the drive home. Yeehaw. Let's sit down. Okay. Ooh. Man, it feels good to be back in this car. Okay. I'm telling you, it was a good workout though. Like I said earlier, hiking is tough. It is not easy. Anybody to tell you it is a daggone lie. It is 12:39. I said I was gonna get back to the car by 12. Ha ha. Whew. All right, well, thanks again for coming along on this journey with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see what my next journey gonna be. All right, y'all, Lady T. Oh, I forgot to mention on the trail back, I came across Doc, who made these little trinkets here, and he gave me my first little trail magic token. So this is pretty cool. I appreciate that, Doc. 2025 Maryland AT. I'm gonna find a place to put that on my bag. And then we talked for like 30 minutes. I swear we were standing there for a minute. All right. It was a nice break, so I welcomed it. But with that being said, one last time, thank you for following along this journey, and I'll catch you on the next one. Lady T out.